everyone, today we are looking at 2 postcard books from Emelie Lidehäll Öberg. So she's one of my favourite illustrators. As we know, Sago Oksagno was my favourite colouring book for a long time, until she brought out the book again with extra images as fairy tales and folklore, and it's still my favourite colouring book. So I absolutely love Emelie's work. These are her postcard books. So we've got one that's called Happy Day Colouring Postcards that are for all occasions. Then we've got specifically Christmas colouring postcards for the festive period. So just ignore this. I dropped a bit of black ink on it and I can't get it off. It doesn't come like that. So let's have a look first at the Happy Day colouring postcards. Just move these out the way. Okay, so we've got gold foil into the cover. It is 5x7 in size. That's the size your postcards will be if you wanted to frame them or display them in some way. They're easily frameable, 5x7. So it says, spread joy for all of life's special moments, whether you're sharing birthday wishes, expressing gratitude, celebrating an anniversary, or just offering a thoughtful gesture to brighten someone's day. This delightful postcard collection is perfect for celebrating friendship and love. The 20 easy peel-out postcards included are printed on thick, high-quality cardstock. Each 5x7 design is perfectly sized for framing, allowing you to display your art or send it as a heartfelt message. Simply colour the front, personalise a note on the back, and add a stamp to send happy mail. So that's the blurb on the back. It has this sort of fabric-covered spine to it, so they're all going to stay in one piece until you actually pull them out, which is super easy because they are all flat lay glue bound postcards, so you can just peel them out quite easily. There's no ripping going on or anything. So we've got a little note from Emelie here. She says, welcome, I'm so glad you've picked up this colouring postcard collection. Using it couldn't be simpler. Just choose a design, colour it in and add a personal note on the back, then either gift it directly to its recipient or add a stamp to send it through the mail. You can use any medium you'd like to colour these thick, high-quality cardstock postcards, whether that's coloured pencils, alcohol markers or even paint. I hope you enjoy bringing smiles to others' faces and creating happy days. So there we go. The first postcard that we have is a thank you one with some florals on it. Quite simple, large spaces for you to do some fancy blending if you wanted to. And then the back of each postcard looks like this. So you've got room for the address, room for the stamp, room for a message, and then just here you can see it says from the book Happy Day Colouring Postcards from Better Day Books and Emelie Lidehäll Öberg. So it's quite blank, it's quite ready for you to personalise and put your own message and your own touch on there. Then we've got this cake that's full of strawberries and cherry blossoms, I think. A couple of presents at the end. So again, definitely a birthday card, I would say. Here's the one that I've coloured. It's just a simple thank you bouquet of flowers, and I had a great time colouring it. It's very simple to colour, very quick. You can still manage to get blends on there, like I said, even if some of the petals are a bit small, you can manage it. I did this with pencils and I had such a good time doing it because it was just so simple. I kept to a limited palette somewhat, so I know we've got quite a few colours in there, but it all seems to tie in together. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Then we have this one. It just simply says hooray, and we've got a deer that sat inside, well, what is it? Is it a barrel? Is it some sort of gift box? I'm not sure, but again, we've got the florals to colour around there as well. Big open spaces on these petals, and the card is very thick. I'm not going to try and guess what GSM it is, but listen to the ping. It's a really deep and resonant ping there. Very thick. It did say in the front you can use alcohol markers, but I don't know if they would bleed, so we're going to do a test on that. Then we've got a chocolate box just saying all my love. So this could be sent for any kind of reason, really. You know, you could be saying goodbye to somebody at work, or it could be an auntie, or anybody. You can send this one. Chocolate box and florals. And then this one's a thank you. We've got, again, some florals. Florals appear quite heavily in Emelie's work, but they're all really varied. So I quite like Emelie's florals. We've got a couple of birds, and we've got a jar of flowers with the little thank you note at the bottom. Then this happy birthday one is really fun because it's a glass jar full of sweets and treats. There's a couple of strawberry sweets in there. We've got different types of candy. We've got the candy necklaces, all tied up with a polka dot bow. So you can practice a little bit of glass, sort of shine and shimmer on there. Whatever you want to do. I mean, this is really versatile. So this one just says love. Again, this could be Valentine's, or you could send it for pretty much any reason. They're all quite generalised, these cards. We've got a sweet little frog in the middle, a couple of envelopes. It's just showing that you're sending your note of love out there into the universe. This one's a happy birthday one, and it features a carousel horse with a cupcake at the bottom and some berries. I really like this one. Again, it's just so fun. It's so different. I mean, they're gorgeous without even colouring them, aren't they? I quite like them as a piece of black and white artwork. I like the fact that it's not too detailed. It's not too intense to colour. So, you know, young people and adults would both equally, I think, love to colour these images. That's what I quite like about Emelie's work. It's really approachable. So we've got hip hip hooray, so birthday, I guess. Slice of cake, lots of berries, candle in the top and some florals. I love the different layers of this cake, all different patterns. This is a happy birthday. We've got a couple of sweet little mice, and this is, I guess, a birthday cake. We've got lots of strawberries again to colour, and, you know, these ones are quite evenly spaced, so you could definitely try and make those look a bit more like realistic strawberries if you wanted to. We've got a bunny rabbit in a party hat, so again, good for any kind of party occasion. And with the florals, we've also got some mushrooms. This one could be quite autumnal, or it could be quite springtime like. So you've got all those fungi that grow in the spring, and you've got the spring bunny as well. And then we've got a mailbox with some presents in. So I guess this would be Christmas or birthday, some kind of gifting day. Got some presents in amongst the florals there as well. Then we have another bunny sat underneath a sort of umbrella-like mushroom or toadstool, and he's got a little flag behind him, but there's nothing written on it. So you could put in a little message there, or you could just colour it as it is. But I like the fact he's holding the present and he's got a cute little furry coat on. We've got a happy birthday, one of the two mice in a teacup. I remember this illustration or something similar to it from Fairy Tales and Folklore. Really sweet. And if you want to find out how to colour, well, how I colour fur on these mice, I do have a tutorial for that if it would help you out. Lots of love, my deer. This is really sweet. Deer are one of my favourite animals, and I love the way that Emelie draws them with the dashed lines around the edges. It just gives them that instant fuzzy, soft look. And we've got a house here with, again, lots of florals, but this one would be good, obviously, for moving to a new home or something like that. And here we have another bunny sat inside an envelope that just says lots of love. So again, very general, can be easily used on different circumstances. We've got a mouse inside a cake, and again, quite general. There's no sentiment on here, there's no message, but there is a cake, so you would say probably birthday princess maybe. And we've got another all my love one with the mum and baby deer on it. So this will be a nice one to gift to your mum or your auntie or your grandma. Yeah, it's lovely. So that's the end of this one. Let's move on to the Christmas colouring postcards. So here's what it looks like. We've gold foiling to the cover, as with the other book. And on the back it says, spread joy throughout the festive season, featuring delightful patterns of holiday trees, Santa Claus, reindeer and other cheerful and wintry designs. This postcard collection is perfect for sharing your holiday spirit and celebrating the magic of Christmas. The 20 easy peel postcards included, I think this is the same thing, 5x7 design, colour it, you know, we've heard it. So let's open it up. So it says, welcome, I'm glad you've picked up this colouring postcard collection. I think this is again the same little blurb at the front, so we won't read that again. So obviously these are all going to be Christmas and festive themed. So we've got merry and bright with a Christmas tree covered in candles and candy canes and baubles with presents underneath. I love the little sparkly stars around the top, just adds that bit of magic. And then we have a dancing ballerina. So I guess this does tie in with the Nutcracker and Christmas and that kind of period. It's really sweet. Again, we've got candy canes and crowns. You can gift these postcards for pretty much any reason around Christmas time. It doesn't have to be a special occasion, it's just a festive thing. So have a magic Christmas. We've got some carousel horses again, this time on the carousel, and yeah, Christmas lights. You can try and do a little bit of a glow effect around those lights if you wanted to. It's just a really sweet little couple of books, this. So happy holidays. We have a Christmas wreath with a couple of birds sat in the middle. This would be a nice one for any kind of close family or friends. Again, with the different florals, we always have a good variety of florals there with Emelie. Then we have a couple of ornaments or baubles that would stick on your tree. So we've got a pine cone one, we've got a decorated one, a Santa Claus one, a mushroom one, a little bell-shaped one, and one that says joy on it. So that's really cute. I think these really lend themselves in size and format to gel pens as well. This one says warmest wishes, and it's a cute little bunny rabbit inside of a mitten, I think. And he's even got a pillow behind him. He's really settled in for the night. We have a pin cushion and some thread and some yarn in the background, some buttons, and even the writing is made of twisted flowing yarn. That's a really cool, inventive one. Merry Christmas. This is a shop front with some toys in the glass window, a couple of wreaths on the door, and a couple of trees in the top windows there. We've got to Santa. So this is like a letter to Santa. It's got a gingerbread man, baubles. We have the round candy, a couple of pencils for writing your letter to Santa. This would be a nice one for the kids to colour or for you to gift to your kids. Then we have a very Merry Christmas. This is a Christmas angel. Really reminds me of the nativity plays that you used to go to when the kids were at school. Every Christmas time you'd have a nativity play to go to, or some kind of Christmas themed play. And there'd always be an angel that looked a little bit like this. But it's really fun. They're so sweet. The card is that thick. I keep thinking I'm missing a page, but I'm not. Then we've got a little plump little mouse here in his jumper, just having a nod against this Christmas cupcake. So there's candy canes, gingerbread man. We've even got some fruit slices down here as well. Here we've got a little deer in a snow globe. It just says let it snow. There's a Christmas tree in the background. The snow is falling down. So again, this is one you could practice some glass effects on if you wanted to. Here we've got Santa carrying a Christmas tree, and he's got his cute little mittens on. It looks like he's in his pyjamas actually. And he's just walking through the snow with this Christmas tree. I wonder who he's delivering it to, or has he nicked it? No, let's not sully the lovely sweet book. Here's the one that I've coloured. So I did this with Prismas, I think, or was it something else? I think it was Prismas, and I put a little bit of sparkly gel pen on there. So if I just do a slow tilt, you'll be able to see all of the sparkles. And I think I used the Langro sparkly gel pens, pretty sure. Yeah, I think I did. It's quite a while ago I did this now. It's like maybe a month ago I did it, and I can't really remember what I used, but I enjoyed it. Again, very limited palette. I tried to keep it to green, red and brown. And, you know, apart from the fur of the mouse, which is grey, I think I kept to that quite well. And it does look quite cohesive and nice. I'll be happy to gift this to somebody over Christmas. And we've got no bleed through on the back at all from the gel pens. Then we've got Happy Holidays, couple of birds again in the tree with some little apple houses just hanging off the branches there. Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. So we have another deer. Deers feature quite heavily in Emelie's work, and I love that because I love deer. And we're surrounded by presents. We've got some florals and some berries and a little archway full of Christmas goodies and florals. This is really nice. Again, there's no sentiment on this, but it's just nice and festive in that time of year. We've got some mushroom houses, a little tree stump house with some lights, little ladder leading up to the roof, and you can see Mr. Mouse sat in the window just looking on. Little snowy scene there. Oh, I coloured another one. I can't remember doing this. I enjoyed it that much. I can't remember it now. Seriously, I did enjoy it, but I colour that many pages, you know. Sometimes it feels like I coloured this a year ago when I did it a month ago. So yes, I did another one completely in gel pens this time. I probably wanted to try the different colour shifting gel pens that Langro do. So you may not be able to see this, but the colours look different when you take them out of the light, and when you put them in the light they change colour. So for example, this mushroom here is blue out of the light, and then if you just notice it turns to an orange. So these are all colour shifting gel pens. I think I was just wanting to try those out. They've covered really, really well. And again, I did try and keep the palette limited just to keep that cohesion. But yeah, they've coloured really nicely and I quite like the colour shift effect. So there you go. 2 for the price of 1. Then we've got a Merry Christmas fireplace. So this has a garland over the top. You have got some little houses, little wooden house statues, some trees. You've got the mirror at the top that says Merry Christmas. We've even got a little basket for the dog. The fire's lit. It's cozy. There's wood ready to go on there. Really nice illustration. They're all really nice. Then we've got a teapot with the windows in. Some snow falling down as well. We've got a candy cane, a couple of mushrooms, and then Mr. Elf is just coming out of the door there to see what's going on outside. And finally, we have Merry Christmas from the Nutcracker with the big trumpet. Is that a trumpet or it's a tuba or something, isn't it? I don't know. And then we've got, you know, a couple of Christmas baubles and some, I guess this could be like holly, but it's not, the leaves aren't really in the right shape. And yeah, it's just a generic Christmas one, really. So there we go. That is the end of the 2 postcard books. I am going to be putting the links in the description for these books if you want to go and buy them. I'll try and find several different sources so you're not just tied to one thing. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, just quickly looking at these beautiful postcards. And I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.